Hey, what's up everybody? Today I'm going to be putting out the long-awaited Warhulk guard review video. Now I do want to take some time to apologize for how long it took to put this video out. You know, about 2 weeks ago the new semester started and I've been really focusing all my attention on that. And also 1 week ago Rita put out that Little Masters game and I've been trying to live up to the hype. You know, I've been putting out content after content for that game and it seems to be going pretty well. But all that aside, like I said, I want to focus on Warhulk for this video. Now I want to start off by saying that Warhulk is probably the best humanoid in the game. Even though he's a dark type, he has more than enough to make up for that. He has very strong attacks, his hit points is very good, his overall stats is great, and his ability spike is just phenomenal. So I've narrowed it down to 2 builds that I want to show you. The first Warhulk that I'm going to show you is a Silver Bullet to the Triple Rexa team. Now as we all know, Triple Rexa, it's a very dominant team in PvP. It's very cheap to build, you know, it's very effective. You know, it is newbie, but it works. I mean, it has a very high win ratio, but if you put one of these Warhulks in your team, you really don't have to worry about it, because this Warhulk will single-handedly take down all 3 Rexes. So the first thing, Spike, as we all know, deals damage to the attacker with the amount equal to the level of Warhulk, and it does double damage if it's a normal attack. So if your Hulk is level 70, then, you know, whenever somebody hits it, it's going to deal 70 damage to them. If it's like a Rexa or whatever that uses like a Rock Smash or any other kind of normal move, it's going to deal 140. And as we all know, Triple Rexa is a speed team, you know, wild. So it's going to hit you 2 to 3 times. So let's see here, 140, 280, 420. That's half of its hit points gone. And then all you need to do is just follow up with like a headbutt or a Super Smash and it'll kill it. And Endurance isn't going to save it because you are running Void, you know, cancels everyone's imprint, you know, and Triple Rexa users love to run Endurance. I mean, it is the right choice. So, anyways, you don't have to run 500 defense. I imagine maybe 450 is the perfect amount. I just went a little bit overboard because I didn't really want to get killed by Rexes, but in my testing, it's no contest. Warhulk tramples them. About 100 in intelligence, maybe even more if you want. I would probably take off about 20 points from defense and put them into intelligence because you want that consistency to headbutt and Super Smash a lot, and then just the rest of the points into attack. And this build doesn't, you know, it doesn't have to be used against like the Triple Rexa team. It can be used against a lot of other stuff. A lot of people put a lot of attack into Royal Guard, and they use that in their humanoid teams, and Warhulk is a really good counter to Royal Guard. Anyways, that's the first build I showed you. Like I said, it's a Silver Bullet to the Rexa team, and it has a lot more options. Now, how do I explain this? Whenever someone sees a Dark Guard, I think that the first thing that pops in their head is Void. You know, you want to cancel everybody's imprint, you know, and well, any non-stat boosting imprint, like Endurance or Assault or anything. And, you know, it's understandable. And while that's right in a certain sense, I believe that there is an empowerment that is overlooked. And that empowerment is Silent. I cannot begin to explain how amazing this empowerment is, especially on a guard like Warhulk. So as we all know, Silent prevents the opponent from using special attacks. Now I have a list here of all the guards that have light attacks as special attacks, but not basic. For example, Mascoa. You know, if you have Silent on a Dark Guard, it can't use its light move against you. You know, it's only restricted to using its dark moves, and especially if you have Warhulk, it's going to use dark moves against the Warhulk, which is doing half. And in the meantime, your Hulk is dealing 70 damage to it every time it hits you with that dark move. So it's an auto win for Warhulk. There are other ones too, like Clan Shop level 22, Asnakir. His light move is a special move, so Silent will prevent Asnakir from dealing a major blow to Hulk itself. You also got Saint Chiruza and Saint Agikawa. I believe Saint Agikawa is used more often in PvP than, you know, than like a magic attack, Saint Chiruza, so you won't have to worry about that. But Saint Agikawa is in PvP, so you will come across it. Also, people transform their Panth Mage, and when they do that, the light move becomes a special. So if you have a Silent guard up against that, it's not going to use its light move against you. Demon, which is Soul Hunter's transformation, I don't really see that too often, but it is there. I do see people using it, like if I attack somebody and it's like a level 47 or something like that. You know, there are a lot of times where it is Demon because, you know, he is a badass, but he can't use a special attack or its light attack because it's a special attack and silent cancels it. Also, there are those people who bought the quest for Skina. You know how you have to complete the whole quest to get Saint Skina, but they only complete so much of it, so they can only use the fat Skina that does not have the glowing eyes. And that Skina just has a wind attack as its basic, everything else is special, so that Skina can't use special attacks against you. So you don't have to worry about light moves coming from that. Now, I think I've stressed enough about how light and dark, you know, light deals triple to dark and it's a very bad matchup. But there are other cases where silent is good as well. For example, Rexa can only use Rock Smash against you. And when you think about it, Super Punch is what makes that guard tick. And if Rexa can't use Super Punch anymore and all he can use is Rock Smash, that says something. And even though Rock Smash does do a lot, you still have like 400 points in the defense. So, you know, it's kind of like back here in the other Warhulk, how a Super Punch against 500 defense. Now here, Rock Smash against 400 defense. It kind of evens out, if that makes any sense. Also, Mooman, you see a lot of Moomans in PvP. It's only restricted to Crush. It cannot use Super Smash, and Super Smash is what made Mooman, like, you know, be able to hit hard, especially with that double empowerment. So, making a Mooman only using Crush is pretty amazing. Now, Royal Guard can't use Final Strike against you. It can use Judge, but if you balance it out like I have here, like 400 defense and 200 M defense, chances are it's going to use its Strike against you rather than Judge, which means more damage off a spike. Now, that's not entirely the case for this Warhulk, unless the opponent didn't put too much into attack, then it can use Judge, but either way, the Judge isn't going to kill you. It's only going to deal, like, you know, 150 points of damage. So it's not all that, you know, different than a normal attack. But the best thing here is that with this kind of stat, the Royal Guard pretty much will use Strike and will take more damage off of it because of your Spike ability. So that is why I believe that Silent, especially on Warhulk, it's just an amazing combination, and it works incredibly. So these are the two builds I have to show you: Silent, just the Silent build that I have. It's really effective, and I'm just gonna call it the Silver Bullet for the Rexa team. Both of them are very effective. There was something else I wanted to say. Oh yeah, with this Warhulk, even though you're not running Void, you can still opt to run Void by putting a like red Knight in your team or something like that and have that run Void, but you know, then you're kind of weak to light. But either way, both these Warhulks are good. I would suggest trying both of them out. If you can only try one out, definitely try the Silent one for all the reasons explained, you know, previously. And that's pretty much it, guys. If you have any questions, post them down below. And I hope you guys learned something from this guard review. And yeah, take care, guys. That's it. Bye.